We'd now like to bring in Bridgett Floyd, George Floyd's sister. Bridgett, so appreciate you speaking with us on what we can only imagine is a super emotional day for you. How are you tonight? And if you will, tell us why you chose not to watch today's opening statements in this murder trial.
I decided to miss out on the opening statement because I am not ready to see the video of my brother being murdered.
Do you plan on entering the courtroom once you're allowed?
I've been thinking about it. I haven't made a final decision yet, though.
Special Prosecutor Jerry Blackwell played for the court in Livestream for the world portions of that harrowing video of your brother today calling out for help while Officer Chauvin pressed his knee into his neck. How do you feel about those long minutes being replayed almost in their entirety? And is this a video that you feel people should see? Even if they're not on the jury, we should say.
I think it's definitely a video that the world needs to see, the world has seen. And it's very important that they watch it very carefully because there were some things that just wasn't done correctly that you do as a police officer. Some things, you know, how the training, all that disturbs me because they allowed that to happen for 8 minutes and 46 seconds to my dear brother without feeling any kind of remorse. That's the part that hurts the most.
What does this trial mean for you and for your family?
Justice. A lot of justice. That's what we're praying the outcome is. I think that's what it's going to be. Because when you commit a crime, you need to take responsibility and do the time and be held accountable for your actions.
One word that we did not hear in either side's opening statement, which has been so central to the discussion about your brother's passing, is race. What role do you think that race played in these events, and were you surprised that it was not presented in these opening statements?
It's not surprising that the word race wasn't brought up or hasn't been brought up because they don't want to admit the truth. And the truth is that we have a lot of racism going on in the world today. You don't see things like that happen to white people. A lot of African-American people are done the way my brother was done. But this one was a little bit different. It was very different. Out of all the Black Americans that has been dealt with police brutality, he lost his life to murder, straight murder.
Chauvin's attorney today suggested that your brother died because of drugs that he took and a pre-existing heart condition. How do you respond to that argument?
They will find any way possible for this police officer to not look bad. But the whole world saw what happened to him. He knew what he was doing. And the look on his face, they tell me, was that he didn't care. He kept putting more force and force and force on him until he stopped breathing. So the drugs that they say they found in his system did not kill him. I don't even believe that's true because our investigator told us what killed my brother. And that was the pressure that was kneeled down in his neck. So I'm not surprised that they come up with all these false stories. It's not surprising to me. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, the world's seen how my brother left this world.
Sure did. In his opening statement, Special Prosecutor Jerry Blackwell talked a bit about who George Floyd was, where he was from, his love of basketball and football, his work. We've heard him described as a gentle giant. Tell us who your brother was to you and others who loved him.
All of that is true. All of that is true. My brother was a generous man, a gentle giant, a father, an uncle. He was filled with a lot of love that you don't see most people have these days. So when you met Floyd, is what I called him, it was like a light that brightens a dark room. He was so filled with joy that you couldn't even tell if anything was bothering him. He loved his family. And I will forever keep his name alive.
Miss Bridgett Floyd, we thank you so much for talking with us and for your time tonight.
I appreciate you guys as well. Keep praying for us because we need it.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.